Okay, so question number 5 here. So now we are changing between fractions, decimals, and percentages. And we'll do more of this in next time. We'll do a whole bunch of these. So this is just an introduction to what we'll do slower and more carefully, but let's just do this one quickly with the time that remains. So how do we change? So we want to change between fractions, decimals, and percentages. Remember, those are 3 languages to say a part of something. Like I could say one, uno, and then one in some other language. I don't know how to write un in French. I took French, un, deux, trois, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10. I don't know how to spell it. I don't remember how to spell this. How about in German? Eins. There we go. Anyway, whatever. So I'm saying the same number in 3 different languages there, right? That's what we're doing with fractions, decimals, percent. We are saying the same number in 3 different languages. We're saying a part. So if you say I ate 3/4 of the pie, how do we change that to a decimal?
You divide 3 by 4.
Yeah, just divide in your calculator. This one's pretty easy. Just divide 3 by 4 and you get 0.75. And then how do you change that to a percentage now?
You multiply by 100.
Yeah, just move, or you can just move the decimal. Same thing. You're right. Good. 75, huh? 75%. Is everybody good there? So that's this, those are the same thing. If you say, last night I was so hungry, I ate 3/4 of the pie, or I ate 0.75 of the pie, or I ate 75% of the pie, right? Those are 3 ways to say the same part of the pie, aren't they? If you have, right, there are 3 ways, let me just leave it at that. There are 3 ways to say the same thing. Let's do the next one. Now they're giving us on the second part, 0.36. They're starting us with the decimal. So let's go to the percent. What would that be as a percent?
36.
Yeah, just move the decimal back 2 places. And now, how do we go to a fraction? Well, we just did a bunch of that, right? That's 36 over what?
100.
Yeah, because it ends in the hundredths place. Remember, it's all about that. It's all about where it ends. Remember how we named them in the earlier homework assignment? We gave the name of this. This ends in the hundredths place. That's 36 hundredths, right? But then you got to reduce that. Divide, I think, top and bottom by 4. It'll be 9 over 25. Or if you have a calculator that automatically reduces fractions for you, which you probably do if you know how to make it work, that'll be great. All right, now on the third one, we're going to start with the percentage, and we're going to change back to decimals. So that's going to be 0.85. And now we're going to go to fraction. You know how to do that. 85 over 100, because it ends in the hundredths place. But then reduce it, divide by 5, top and bottom, and then what is that, 17 over 20. Good. So the next one, 3/5. They're starting us with a fraction. Let's just divide 3 divided by 5 on your calculator. It'll be 0.6 for the decimal. And then to change that to percentage, what's that going to be as a percentage? 0.6 decimal becomes what percent? Yeah, because you move it 2 places, huh? Always 2 places. That's why there's 2 zeros in the percent symbol. Because, and that's why it's divide. See, do you see why that symbol looks like it does? It's saying dividing by 100 per cent. A century is 100 years, right? It's saying per 100, or a cent is 1/100th of a dollar. So percent is per 100 means divide by 100. It's saying 60 divided by 100 would be 0.6. That's what it's saying. When you write that percent symbol, you're saying how many per 100? How many divided by 100? Well, 60 divided by 100 is the same as 0.6, isn't it? That's the meaning of the symbol. All right. Next one. 1.15, let's go first to a percentage. So 1.15, again, you'd move the decimal 2 places. That's 115%, isn't it? And now going back, how do we write that as a fraction? Well, that's 1 15/100ths, because again, it ends in the hundredths place, right? That 5 there ends in the hundredths place. So it's 1 15/100ths, and then you reduce that fraction, divide by 5. Top and bottom, and it's 1 3/20. They do let you just put it as a mixed number. 1 3/20. All right, last one. They start us with 208%, go back. That's going to be 2.08 because the decimal moves back 2 places, doesn't it? Right? The decimal's really at the end, but it goes back 2 places to be 2.08. And then finally back to here, that's 2 8/100ths because that is ending in the hundredths place. Reduce that, divide by 4, top and bottom, that's 2 2/25. So there we go. We changed all those between decimals, fractions, and percentages.